Alright, back here we have different kinds of bark, and the most popular one is going to be black willow bark. Is anyone familiar with what that would do? Aspirin, that's exactly it. Very early aspirin. Its dosage would be usually given to you in a tea that you would take 4 times a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. But if you're in especially excruciating pain, they might just hand you the bark itself and tell you to chew on it to get the properties that way. Here are our different size corks. As you can see how big some of them got. We have an open drawer. Yay! Move it in front of you real quick. No problem. Right here we are going to have our different kinds of berries and flowers. And I'll point out some of them here. Horehound. Does anyone know what horehound is? Eat it as a candy. It's kind of a licorice, like a black licorice you taste. I'm not a fan of it. But it would be used as a chloroseptic, so for cough drops. Some people still swear by them. I didn't have a real cough drop until I was 16. Underneath, we all know what cannabis does. It's very dusty.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We do have lavender. Lavender is used for lots of things. Antimicrobial, so it's in your soap. But it's also used as a relaxing property, so that's why it's in a lot of your teas. Catnip. Who has cats? Lots of people have cats. Do you drug your cats? Oh, she doesn't need help. So catnip can be used for human ingestion as well, but we would use it for migraine treatment. That's what it's used for headaches, but it's also a sleep aid. It can settle you down. But my first suggestion would probably be valerian before I took a catnip tea. Up above you, I have different kinds of roots. A fun one is I have spikenard up in here.
What's that?
Spikenard root would be used for asthma treatments. It's a stimulant, and it's often paired with coffee. I know it's a very common treatment today for asthmatics to drink coffee if they can't get to their albuterol fast enough. Speaking from experience. Up over here is our different kinds of gums. And gum is a very fancy way to say your body to do, especially when we're focusing on the humorous properties. Mix it up, and then you're going to roll it out kind of like a Play-Doh snake, and probably roll it in like chocolate, cocoa powder, or cinnamon, something to taste good. Then you roll it across here, you pick up this top piece, you slide it backwards across the other ridges, and you have evenly dosed pills. Well, as even as you can get them with your rolling skills. Here is your corker. To use this, you would have variety different size corks sitting in water, soaking water, and that makes them malleable. You would push them through the corker, compress them, and then you pick your bottle. Horehound, for example, is about this big in its candy form. So you would put it in a water mouth bottle, put the cork in the bottle. As it dries, it expands, and you get that's how you get your airtight seals. Last but not least, remember our happy labeling times. That's your label maker. In the back, there will be a vat of glue. You run it through the center to get the excess off. Spin the bottle in the front, and you now have a pasted bottle with